Verissimo SystemVerilog Linter has hundreds of rules to choose from, and new ones are added almost every week. Most of them have parameters that can be adjusted to better suit your needs. As of November 2021, Verisimo has over 700 rules that you can pick from. However, you never run all the Verisimo rules. Instead, you run a subset that matches your coding guidelines using the Ruleset argument. It is recommended to start with a small set of rules, as this allows you to quickly focus on the most relevant issues. In order to create your own custom ruleset, we recommend starting from the predefined basic ruleset. This basic ruleset illustrates the areas that Verisimo covers, from performance to dead code, from styling to language pitfalls. The basic ruleset XML can be generated using the gen ruleset XML command. First, you should copy the generated ruleset to give it a meaningful name. If you open the Ruleset XML file, you can see how rules are grouped by categories, how to instantiate specific rules, and how to specify parameters. You can remove rules that are not relevant or simply use copy-paste to instantiate new ones. You can also instantiate a rule multiple times using different parameters. When doing so, you must specify distinct rule names. If not specified, the name of a rule is the same with the ID. This is why, to distinguish between the instances of the same rule, you must specify a distinct name for each rule instance. Now let's give it a try. There are two ways to find relevant Verisimo rules. The first option is to browse through the rules documentation. To get the documentation, use the gen rulepool doc command. To search for a rule, you can browse through the chapters on the left side, or use the top filter bar. You can narrow the search based on description or title. Once you locate the relevant rule, you get back to the XML and instantiate it, typically by duplicating an existing rule and changing the attributes as needed. An alternative way is to use the ruleset containing all rules and search for relevant ones. Use the gen rulepool XML command. As you can see, the rulepool XML includes the documentation as comments for each rule, as well as all available parameters. Search for a rule, copy its definition, and paste it into your own ruleset. For any rule, you can tune the title, description, severity, and not only. You can find more details about the rule attributes in the Verisimo user guide. Now you can run your custom ruleset and repeat the process anytime you want to create a new ruleset or enhance the existing one. Speaking of enhancing the ruleset, you can list the rules that were added to Verisimo after a specified date using the since argument when generating the documentation or the XML of available rules. Last but not least, we can also help you define your custom rulesets. Just drop us an email and we'll be happy to assist you.